right, so we are having coffee right now. Hold on, I'm looking at something, I promise. Hi. Okay, so happy Saturday. No, seriously, we've been live streaming all AM. I was on TikTok first. We were stretching. So now we're having coffee, and I wanted to catch up on YouTube. It's been a couple days. I try to come on the weekends to hang out with y'all for a bit. So hopefully we can have a nice chit chat and chill. We might have some people from TikTok come over. Oof. But yeah, it's been a really great AM so far. I'm really excited about this new location that I have. I'm so you like the aesthetic? Oof. Ah, she's a sucker. Hello, Van. Hola. Alright, so how's everyone's day going? Happy Saturday. It's a little loud here, but we're just gonna have us a nice cup of joe before we I did not need coffee because we did a lot of sun gazing, we did a lot of stretching, but I enjoy coffee. It's like a paying homage to my grandmother. Every time I have coffee, it's like I'm spending that time with her because I remember the first time I had coffee with her. And look, I miss you, Grandma. I love you. Go, girl. Go, girl. Thank you. Thank you. No, but I'm so serious. I mean, I didn't know this until like a couple days ago. I was like meditating about it, and it like came to me. I was just thinking about coffee because I enjoy it. And I didn't realize it's because it's like a part of my grandmother that I still hold on to. I mean, I do hold on to a lot of her lessons and teachings and things like that. But like the physical experience, I enjoy more than the need of coffee because I was lit before the coffee. But I enjoy the moment of having coffee. Like I enjoy having coffee, you know? Now this is more just, they made it so like, look how ghetto this looks. They didn't even try to give me a cute glass. They didn't even try. The straws are hideous. Hideous. What is this? Ghetto. And this is like a upper, so the place that I'm at is like an upper scale. I want to say it's probably one of the most expensive places here. And the one girl, she's like, oh yeah, you know, da da da. And I was like, yeah, this place is cute. She's like, no, it's so cute. I'm like, yeah, no, but like, it's as a woman experience of luxury. Even though people can judge me how you please, I'm not working here. I always try to remind people that low key. But two, like, when I told her, I was like, yeah, they will want about 50,000 pesos. For like if I were to stay here for a month. 50,000 pesos. That's about, let me see, hold on. They might try to block me out when I do it. I can calculate. Let me see. Let me calculate in my mind. This is good practice as my numbers increase. So 50,000 pesos would roughly be about, how much is 5? An average. They will want about $3,000 USD. I'm not stupid. Like when people say you have more money and they know like, oh yeah, like you can afford it, doesn't mean that it's smart to afford it. I found another place that I'm really excited about. Cause I was like, God, I want this, but if I could casually afford this, I probably still would. Like if I casually wanted to pay this much, I told her, I was like, they want about, 3,000 pesos, 50,000 pesos for this place per month. I know property right now that is about 15,000 USD. So if it's 3,000 USD per month, and I know property like land that's 15,000, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. You telling me 5 months I can have my own piece of land versus stay here? I think that's smarter, no matter how much money I make. Like billionaire me, yes, but I'm not stupid. Like that's a difference. Like a person who doesn't think with wisdom, in my mind, they would probably do that. Oh, I can afford it. Da da da. That's how people go broke. I don't know. I just something in my spirit. Something in my spirit. Now, would I come and stay for like a weekend? Yeah, I don't mind experiencing it. That's the difference. Like I don't mind eating out, but I still prefer to make my own food. Because it just, at the end of the day, if you stay here for 5 months and you can have, or have your own piece of land, which one are you gonna choose? 5 months of this, or buy your own land and build this? You know what I'm saying? However, God did provide us a place like this. It's almost ready. I feel like it's gonna be ready in like a month. I feel like it's gonna be ready in like 2 months. Because he said something about the water hookup, and it could be ready sooner. I don't know. We're still. I have to talk to the guy. I want to see something. Oh, I love your hair. Thank you, Joelle. Oh. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Good call. Eliezer. What's up? Hello, handsome.
How are you?
I'm good. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Yeah? Hold on. Hi. my personal. Okay.
Can I look the menu?
Huh?
The menu?
Yes. But before the menu, wait, I have to see how much money I have. Can I have a cap? Do you have to-go cups? No more to-go cups?
Cup?
To-go cups? Para llevar?
Yeah.
Para llevar? See? Okay. Wait, no. So, can I have, oh, yes. Can I have cappuccino para llevar?
To go?
Sí.
Yes, okay.
Thank you.
One?
Yes. No menu. No. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, no. I don't know. Do I want to eat? Do I not? I don't know. So many questions coming at me at once. When you are a flower like me, I try my best not to like rush my process or move too fast. I try to just like, Oh, so sorry, virus or virus. I'm gonna call you virus. I rebuke virus. Virus. It is milky, which I'm okay with. It's like It's called it's like almond milk. It's not almond milk specifically. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. It's not milk, but it's like a form of milk, like almond milk. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it's. It's deslactosada. That's the name of it. So it's like no milk, but it's not almond either. Um, hold on, Pinto. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, it is a little milky. Now that you said something, because I was like, just happy to have a nice little cup. And I'm gonna get my cappuccino to go, but I'm gonna pour that inside. Because I do want it to have like a nice coffee strength. It tastes like coffee, but now, you know, once the ice melts, it gets all like milky plus a little watery. Yeah. But it's still good though. He mixed it well. I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, so our new place is coming. Oh, it's already here, but we have to wait for the full completion of it. I don't know. Oh, I forgot what I was saying earlier, but something that the theme of the day kind of has been sitting around. Oh, this is so cute. Sorry, y'all. You know what, Vivas? Get it to the strawberry lip. I'm trying to get through why the visual looks like that. Interesting. Oh, it looks all weird. Oh, maybe my camera. Why you gotta be so funny with it? Don't get blocked. I'm gonna put you in timeout next. If you're hanging out in the live stream, go feel free to say hi and like the live. If I'm not asking too much of you, if you like to give and show support, you are free to like the live stream. If it's too much work for you, I pray God blesses you with the strength. No, seriously, how's your day going? The spirit of reciprocation is in the room, so I pray however you can give is energy. I receive it. Good energy, good vibes, holiness, purity, guidance. Thank you. 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 I appreciate it. Ooh. So thank you. I appreciate you guys for B-Rest. You definitely got me look let me make sure I got my money on me. I think I should. Looks good. Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but Onir. We're gonna save that for later when we kind of leave. Oh, but V-Russ, thank you. You reminded me to get a to-go cup before I left. And special shout out to all of my subscribers, Patreon, TikTok. Thank you all so much. YouTube, we did have our subscription. I'm sorry we missed out on that opportunity. YouTube really cut us off on that, and it really sucks, but that's why I'm just showing my face saying hi. I'm going to tap out and get some other things done while I'm here in my coffee, finishing my coffee. Oh, but check out my new pants that I brought to the collection. Stop, stop, stop. These are so cute. Period. Alright, still look good. We're getting out for a little bit. Oh, I don't have a pen. I need to write. Hold on. What time is it? It's still pretty early. 500. Alright, cool. I gotta go run some errands. Take some of their spread. Yeah, so how's everyone's day going? How are you doing? What's going on? Tell me everything. Okay, seriously, let's get into some more business. I'm joking. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna do so much down. You right. Now I'm gonna have to be like, oh, you know what though? This is a latte, and that's why cappuccinos are my new favorites, because I don't like to have too strong of milk casually anymore. Wow, I look so clear. I don't like to have too much strong coffee anymore, because I don't live in that kind of environment. So I don't, like New York, Miami, I was cooking it in the kitchen. Now it's like, I prefer just a nice taste of coffee, cappuccino, or if it's hot, a cold latte. But I don't live a life where I have to like over awaken my system or override my system. Coffee's like an overriding of your system. You drink some coffee, you start doing craziness. So then my coffee days became more like overconsumption, just to like sustain myself because of my 16-hour days. Now I get to actually enjoy my coffee and just like, you know, like, you know, a vibe. If you're hanging out in here and you're feeling nice, a nice human today, go ahead and like the live stream. Go ahead and like, oh, I think I just posted something on Patreon. If you're here following me and you want to see more of my content, whether it's stretching content, sexy stretching content, or day in the life, follow me on Patreon. That's another platform for me. So I post for my free members. I do post, you know, day in the lives. I don't always post them on YouTube. So if you want to see more of my content, Patreon gets like my first published content. And then I start to, you know, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, website, all these other platforms. But Patreon is my first published product. Live streaming, you can find me on TikTok. TikTok is a paid live stream. I also do go public there too, but it's more paid. And then I come to YouTube because you all are here, but you don't speak too much, or you know, you don't like engage enough. So it's like I'm just sitting here chatting, and then people watch it afterwards. And that's okay too. That's why I show my face. You know what I mean? What up, Joelle? What's the fit for today, girly? What up, Jazzy? Jazzy, you're probably like the only woman that follows me, girl. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Period. No, seriously, you probably are. Okay, so outfit of the day. I love the girlies. I love the girlies. I don't know if they love me, but the few that do, what up, boo? No, but seriously, so this is outfit of the day. So I did do some stretching content to start the day. I did go on YouTube or TikTok. So we went by the water, the lagoon. So we have our black leotard. They're so cute, right? Oh, and the best part, we are the big bosses. We are part of the no shoe gang. No, I don't always. I do wear shoes, but I like to not wear shoes sometimes, just to remind my feet that we are the creators of the earth, and we should not be afraid to walk on Mother Earth. No way, I'm the only girl. No, girl, you are. Or I'm sorry, you're the only girl that I know that shows love and says hi, just as much as my man. You know what I mean? But I love my men though. Shout out to my masculine energy. Men are crazy too. I'm not saying that men aren't crazy and that men aren't players or men aren't. No, they are. But you gotta like position it well, like anything. And then once you do, you have fun. Like it's all fun. Like just enjoy the vibe. What are you up to today, Jazzy? What do you have going on? Happy Saturday, everyone. What up, Devin? I enjoy all of your content. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. And it's so funny. I never know what I'm gonna say on which platform. God usually guides most of everything as far as like downloads and information. I don't wake up with like intentions. I should though. I need to. I just be up. All right, God, what we doing today? New day. So I have to get better at like. Even today, I brought my planner, so I was happy, but I forgot my pen. I was like, girl. So just going with the flow of life has been working very well for me. Even though a lot of me wants to like journal out my thoughts and plans and all of that, when you really reach a vibration of alignment, there's not much to do. You just trust God of the universe and it works out. Now, you do want to have things in play. You want to have things in place so that when you make your moves, God could keep moving you. So like if you only have one place, one hub, and maybe you get tired of that, or the energy decreases, or the audience drifts off, you don't have enough. Most people don't have another place. I bounce from places until if this atmosphere drifts away and I'm like, all right, time to go somewhere else, I'm going to go to another place or I'll come back, it depends. So I've been building different homes so that I can switch up the vibes. So for example, maybe yes, maybe no. So like a Devon, you may see me on TikTok, different vibe. Not really. I'm still her, but it's usually a more protected space, especially on my subscribers, and it's earlier in the day, so it's more personal, more intimate, like that. And like right now, we're out in public, we're having coffee, we're in another location, we're conversing about things just because the day has started, daying. I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. Let me start acting like I be knowing. I be trying to know, then I get tired of knowing. One thing in life, don't know too much. Just vibe. Like seriously, vibe with intention. But I'm happy you enjoy all the different platforms. Craig! Today is a day off for me, but I just recently designed some clothes for a fashion agency. Yes! Oh my goodness. Let me see. I'm trying to go to how do I go to your page? I don't think I can go to your page on live, maybe? gotta remember. I gotta find you. Comment on one of my videos. Just, or maybe I might be able to see your comments after. I don't know how. Maybe I think I can rewatch this and see your comment. But yeah, congrats, congrats, congrats. I would love to know more. What up, Craig? Hey, love how you doing today. I'm doing great. Love you so much. When you come to New York, we can hang out at the mall if you want. Okay, Craig. Hi, Craig. Happy Saturday. I love that. When will I be in New York? Time will only tell. But when I touch down, hopefully you're still following, and we can connect. Or I might have an event or something. I have no idea. But I've been in New York long enough to probably do something like that. If I were to plan to be in New York, I wouldn't mind putting together like a mixer. You seem very spiritually in tune. Yes, girl, I am. Do you have any tattoos? I do. Yeah, I do. This is a great topic when it comes to tattoos, spiritual beliefs, God, all, that whole thing. So I have one on my foot. I do have one on my foot. And I got it at 18. I was ready. Like, my mom's like, oh, you gotta wait till 18. 18, I was there, okay? I had a football player, big, huge guy that I was like holding on to, and he paid for it, of course. And it was great. I enjoy it, but once I started with that being said, the deeper you go into spirituality, you start to see the bonds you create with things, whether that's clothes, we might have to talk about this later because I feel like the music just got louder, but whether that's any materialistic thing or tattoos, you create a bond, okay? And a tattoo is technically a blood sacrifice or a blood bond because you do bleed. However you decide to take that and run with it, it's up to you. And I'll talk about my story of how I did mine, but you want to just detach your soul self from it and just have it as a piece of artwork on your flesh. Because this, I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna get up, but you see this? I'm gonna tell you how I got it, but I remember craving another tattoo one day, and I was like, oh God, I got tattoos, like, mark me up. I ended up getting that scar. God said, you want to be marked up? I'm gonna put you through something that you will never forget. Jesus. And I will never forget that experience that gave me that tattoo, and it's formulated like a heart. And I remember when I got it, my friends were like, you took it, you're strong, you took that. I was like, no, this is a tattoo from God. I've been asking for one. I didn't think this was how he was going to give it to me, but I was craving having more tattoos, and I ended up going through something that scarred me, because that's what tattoos are. Some people don't go through the experience. They don't go through the fire to get burnt. Some people just go to the artist and they just create the experience on their body and they bond with it. I live the experience, and then it's like I come out with the mark afterwards. I have another one here. This was from a fight in the jungle. Now, I'm also a healer, so as time progresses, you won't see them as often. This was like worse than this. I had two tear marks because somebody tried to come after me, and I had to. So I had 2 teardrops. No tattoos. This is real life. She got a little too close. One thing I'm going to do as best as I can in the name of Jesus is make it out alive. Okay? And I have the marks to show. It's crazy. Like, I remember when I got this mark. So I now just have scars from life that I consider my tattoos, instead of going to an artist, paying them for the experience. But yeah, so I can talk about tattoos because I do enjoy them. Any way to see it? Y'all been asking for my feet. It's on my foot. Thank you, V Rush. This was a great question you asked earlier. Wanadi, what up, boo? I like your name. Hi, beautiful Jazim. Jazim. Hello. I'm not sure, handsome or gorgeous. Where are you? I'm in. This place kind of gives like desert, which I like. But I am on a lagoon in Mexico. What up, Kagate? Hi. What up, Craig? Your scars or your tattoos? I love that. Thank you. Because I was, I was contemplating. I was like, dang, like, as a spiritualist, as a supernaturalist, I don't mind tattoos. When I first got into it, I didn't, I understood. But then I was like, well, if I'm trying to stay natural, this is me trying to explain my natural, making it make sense. But as a naturalist, a supernaturalist, I desire to have anything that I want naturally as best as I can. So when I was craving the tattoo, like seeing my my associates have tattoos, I'm like, oh, I want a tattoo. Like it was starting to like meditate in my mind like I wanted one, and God literally put me through a situation that led me out with a scar, and that's when I was like, oh, this is my tattoo. And now there's a story behind it. So when people look and they see, where'd you get that from? It's like, let me tell you about this one night. It's like, and then it's going to fade beautifully. So I wonder if, like, as I heal myself from the experience, I wonder how if that's what allows it to fade naturally. Because tattoos fade too. Like the one on my foot, it's been here forever, but it's still very visible. And the only time I like regretted having it outside of like the spiritual soul tie of it, or spiritual bond, not soul tie, but just a bond, was when I was modeling in Florida, and I got just so happened, I'm not just so happened, but I never pictured me having this opportunity, I guess, and I rebuked this on myself, but God gave it to me just so that I can see the visual of it. But I ended up being a part of a wedding photo shoot. I've been a part of weddings, but a wedding photo shoot, and the shoes that I ended up wearing were open, and it definitely just like looked. This was before they had makeup tattoos or tattoos for makeup, because now on sets they just like spray paint over it or they put makeup on it. Like when I see the girls that have tattoos here. But because of where it's located, you can't really see it, and it's kind of faded, so you will really have to look at my foot to really see it. So that's if you get close enough. People don't see it because not very few people get to see it up close. Where do you make private videos? Private videos, what, like overly sexualized videos? I don't. I just have very the content that I want to shoot, aka in my bikini casually without being flagged. Because I would post my content over here. I used to, and they told me I couldn't, and I was like, okay. So I post my stretching in a bikini sexy content, if that's what you're asking. I post any and every form of content right now is on Patreon. So day in the life videos, stretching videos, chit chat videos, get ready with me, all that's on Patreon. So I don't want you to say like any way to see it. Your scar, you definitely would look good with a chest tattoo. You know what I was really thinking about getting though? Up here, I was thinking about getting these. I think that'd be fun. Now, how do I feel about piercings? I don't know. I don't really wear earrings because they just start irritating my ear. So I'm like, if I get tattoos here, I don't know if I want to put metal in my nips. Like, I don't know. It just feels like it shouldn't be there, but I don't. Maybe it should. Who knows? Mm. But yeah, something like here. I was thinking about getting something. I don't know. I was thinking about getting like, let me not ask God for this, and then I go through something, and then I have a scar here. I rebuke that. Lord, I like my smooth, melted almond butter skin with oil. I love it. Keep me clear, keep me clean, keep me holy. But I will tell you this, Jazzy. Tattoos, fascinatingly enough, are literally people's story. So I can speak and I'll tell my story. I write, I tell my story. Some people don't even have that capacity to tell their story. That's why we don't have everyone. We have a lot of people talking and tell their stories, but not everyone. That makes sense. So I understand through like Mayan culture because of my jungle friend. He, God bless you. My jungle friend, my jungle boo. My jungle hub. He's an archaeologist, and I remember when he would come back with like all of these amazing artifacts that they found because they're building the train out here, and he would teach me about the culture of Mayan culture and all the things that he would find. It was through the evidence of their tattoos that they were not only identified, but were able to be pieced back together. So depending on how if you ever Google Mayan culture or Mayan bodies or Mayan tattoos, you will see they were covered, covered. Body just yadded. Yeah. So when they would find these pieces, not of their body, but they would have sculptures of their bodies, or like other sculpture, like a lot of sculptures, concrete sculpture types. But you could put it. They would piece. I helped them do it one time, but you could piece it back together through how they designed each artifact. That's how they were able to put it together. Obviously through shapes too, but through the tattoos. So, if you look at it from like, hey, I want to tell my story this way, then that's another form of bonding. And if you decided to have a concrete sculpture of yourself that could sustain the test of time, like if you think about mummies and all that kind of stuff, your tattoos would be how they will recognize you. That's another way. Interesting. But it kind of reminds me of like Hawaiian culture too. I don't know what they call them. I'm not sure what their like name is other than Hawaiians. People born and raised from Hawaii. But when you see them doing like their cultural dance, or you just see them, they always have like some form of like they have some form of tattoo that is tribal. But because we don't move in tribes like that, like Mayan and the Hawaiians, don't come for me. I don't know what to call them. But when you have a culture like that and you get a tribal tattoo, that's your connection to your tribe, obviously. Like an identifier before you speak. So if I had something that was, if I were to wear red or blue or something, or like how AKAs they have, you know, pink and green, or like if you're a barb, you're just usually bright and colorful and, just Barbie. So it's like a form of tribal communication. I think so. It depends on how you move with it. That would be interesting. Tattoos as your story, as your legacy. Interesting. Lee, my friend, did you see my question about the Instagram? No, I did not. I see something about Instagram. All right, what time is it? Oh, it's peanut butter jelly time. I'm not hungry yet, so that's good. Probably should have a snack of some sort, maybe. 77. Happy Saturday. What am I doing today? I'm gonna be outside for a bit. Oh wait, what time is it? So this town is just now waking up. It's like 9:30. The town is just now waking up. Going out of town right now wouldn't even make sense for me for real. Cause no one will be open. So like this place opens up early, and it's perfect for me because I can come here and have coffee. I can chill by the pool. But they're like setting up themselves for their day. If I go back now to my cribbe, I'll have a little bit more cleaning up. Do I have laundry to drop off? I should drop that off. But if I drop that off, I have to pick it up. Do I have any other tools though? Yeah, we could drop things off, I feel. I don't want to use them anymore. Oh, I think I have a self laundry now. I gotta go find it. What are you saying, Tim? Thank you for this. Ooh, that would be great. Okay. I'm getting the visuals together. Okay. I like it. I like it. So we still have time to hang out. What y'all doing? What y'all got? What y'all got going on? Tell me. How's your day? Wait. How are you all feeling spiritually? We haven't spoken about it over here too much. And I don't want to bring my energy over here too deep. You could follow me on TikTok about it. But I've been telling everyone with this whole Diddy situation, this is our moment to cover it, okay? It's a confirmation of the signs of the time. Okay? It's a confirmation. It's the sign. This is your confirmation. It is the sign of the times we're in. Because it could have happened 10 years ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. This is a 20-year-old plus case. The same reason why it's like, well, why did they wait Bill Cosby? Because they always wait for the right moment to take your attention, your time. Because it could have been happened. These 20 years, something leaks. But then that person at that high level has to make a decision. Do we release this now? Do we hold it, become a part of it, and then whoever else comes up, they have to deal with it? I think we're at a point where the person who's here is like, I'm tired of dealing with it. I'm tired of holding this. Like, so the vow has broken, and now the demon has been exposed, and therefore your spiritual eyes should be wide open now. You should be able to see so much more. And this is a conversation that a lot of people don't want to have because it causes you to face out your reality too. You know, being born and raised in a system where it's built off of scamming, lying, rape, theft. idolatry, lies, like, and then you're like, well, I gotta live, so I gotta figure it out. And if that's what they're doing, I'm gonna do it too, right? I get it. Me too. We all partook in the game of life because we had no other choice. Even as a supernaturalist, as a spiritual, as a Christian, like we all have to go through the fire of the pits of darkness. But what you do in those moments are what determines your outcome. There are a lot of people right now that are sitting very, very silently because the ghost is moving through the world if you haven't felt it. That dark energy, that weird energy at night that comes roaming through, yeah. The enemy is seeking on who he can devour. And clearly, he has devoured a lot of people. I am so glad that I had the blood on my door. Yeah, keep on moving past this place, baby. Because me and my house, don't get it twisted. I have lived in this system just like you, right? So, body tattoos, sinful, crazy, wild nights, I've experienced. Not that I've partaken into too many, but we're all allocated a percentage of sin, a percentage of selfishness, a percentage of you have every right because we're born into a wild, wild west. We're born into a crazy system, and it's not our fault. But you go through it, and you become the person that you were meant to be, hopefully, by saying yes and or no. Okay? Now, we're seeing that a lot of people did not say no. We're feeling it. So they're standing right now on their tippy toes, scared, shook, because now the enemy is looking to collect. You know how we always talk about people sell their souls and sacrificial and oh, it's gonna come a time, and I didn't know judgment was gonna be so public. I thought it was gonna be like when we die. Oh, when you die, you're gonna deal with the devil and your soul, and you're gonna realize that all the material things that you sold yourself for was not worth it. And then if I die, I try my best, God, have mercy on my soul. I'm gonna live a heavenly life. No, it's here now. Yeah. It's here now. People are experiencing heaven and or hell in real time. Yeah. Yeah. So, with that being said, because I know this is a very dark topic for those who are light beings, it is very dark. And for those that are more dark in soul and spirit, the light is here now. So it's like you're going to be exposed. You know what I'm saying? So speaking about it is tough because, wherever the light is, most people can't stay in it too long, like the sun. So for me, I find it fascinating. I find it fascinating how God has allowed us to still be alive to see all of these things unfold in our lifeline, our timeline. So if you've tried your best and you've done your best and you've prayed and you've tried, if you know you've tried your best, because baby, I've been in some crazy situations myself. And I'd be like, ah, whoa. But that's called the grace of God. That's called the favor of God. No, it's the favor of God is the access and ability that allows you to get into rooms and spaces and things. The grace of God is what covers you as you go through that hellish moment, that hellish event. That the thing about after parties, because I've been to them. If you've been following me long enough and you know this, for like my family members or my party people, or if you grew up with me, I was clubbing 16, 17, baby. I was in Miami having a good old time. And then I moved to Miami. Oh. And I was old enough. Oof, I was hosting clubs, partying with the big stars, having a good old time. But because of the God in me, that grace that I'm speaking of, I knew to get home before the party ended. You gotta dip out before. You can't stay until the end because that's how they pull you. I would pray before I went out, and I would pray drunk when I came home. I would get, Father God, whew, tonight was crazy. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Cleanse me, cover me, reset me, restore me, and boom shakalaka, and then get my butt in bed. I'll talk more about that for those who are struggling with the balance of like reality and then spirituality. They're not easy. It was tough to make it through everything I've been through and still look as gracious and as glorious. People, you would never know my entirety because I don't look like it. And now I live like this, you really won't see it. I have to tell you before. No, trust me, I've been through things. That's where my scars are. I enjoy my scars on my body because you can't deny. You can't, you can literally see that I have gone through the fire and that I have been burned. But God, And I'm still learning, and I'm still practicing, and I'm still trying, I'm not giving up, and I'm just having a good old time, I'm learning to go through it. Okay, I feel like that part is, the storyline is done. I feel like we're good. So yeah, that's just my thought about the situation at hand that we're seeing unravel in front of us from a supernatural perspective. Person who sees in different versions. Okay. Hello, Craig. Oh, Craig, you're the one that you say by comment. Remember, keep it cute though. I will buy you fancy lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Can we make our deal? Oh wait, Instagram. Okay. Hold on, pause. Craig, you followed me on Instagram, and I said to message me there. You can still message me. So message me, because I told you to message me and I never saw a message. You keep commenting, trying to tell me, but you have yet to send a message, sir. See how you're starting our relationship? You're not even listening to me. I said, Craig, go to my Instagram, and then I said to message me. You decided to go to Instagram, try to message me, tell me I need to follow you, and then I can message you. All I said was go to my Instagram and message me. You didn't even do that. So if you can't do that, how can I believe you will do anything else if we're trying to build together? I asked you to go to my Instagram and message me. I did not see a message from you in every aspect. Primary, general, private requests. So again, I saw nothing of, you know what you did do? You went on my page on Instagram and you commented. So you still took time and energy to comment a paragraph. But that paragraph for some reason did not make it into my messages. So do you see how I'm perceiving you? How would I even trust you to protect the conversation we have in private if you can't even listen to me? This goes for everyone, by the way. I am really building a community. This is the beginning of our friendship of sorts. And you didn't even I ain't see no ping on my Cash App. I'm giving you this attention because you're not computing what I'm putting through you. I'm trying to be generous about it. Okay? I'm trying to be generous about it. I will buy you fancy lunch, breakfast, and dinner, and can we make our deal? See, this be the gaslighting person that be trying to say all this stuff, but I ain't see no Cash App ping, I ain't see no message in my thing, just saying stuff. Me Mac is in the building. Hello. Hey lady, good seeing you. You looking gorgeous as heck. Well, I done went and let my sugar drop and have Hi, Me Mac. Thank you, Craig. They will let you send me a message. For some reason, I have a whole bunch of message requests, of people that I don't follow. So I don't know if you're like, they will let you send it. Have you actually I'm gonna challenge you, Craig. Go back to my Instagram, go to message, write the message, okay? Press send. Press send. See what happens. Just see. Just see what happens. Just see what happens. I feel like it will let you send the message even if I don't follow you, because there are other messages that I have from people that I don't follow. So I feel like it may work. I'm not sure. Anyways, we're gonna move on from that. But yeah, if you do want to speak to me on a one-on-one level, or you have a question, or you have a request, go through my Instagram, send me a message. Okay? I'm human too. As long as I have time and I make time to like respond to my messages, I'm okay with that. Now, Patreon is more exclusive and they get my energy first from that perspective. But when I'm live streaming, we're almost at our hour, by the way. When I'm live streaming, I don't want to say I don't mind, but it's like if you catch it in real time and then you watch the post video after that. But I'm just chilling, you know. Now, if I'm stretching or if I'm doing something specific, then I'll be on like more of a private aspect, you know. But it depends. It depends. Oh, sometimes we have some students in the classroom, baby. We have students in the classroom, baby. You gotta slow it down just a little bit. You gotta slow it down just a little bit. But yeah, so that's my thoughts about the whole Diddler. His new name is Diddler, okay? This is his new reality. Oh, I have to accept your... Yeah, I have to accept it. So, did you press send? If they're telling you I have to accept it, then that means I have to accept it. But I didn't see anything, so that means you didn't send it. How old are you, Craig? I need to know now. Because then it will make sense to me. Oh, no, but shout out to all my subscribers, though. Y'all, I can't even put it into words. I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed. We're expanding. And I'm really excited about it. Hi, Brent. Oh, shout out to, I think his name is Flip Choppa. I think it was Flip something. Oh, Flip Gold. Shout out to Flip Gold. One of our new subscribers on Patreon. We're going to be turning up some content there a bit. Yeah, because I took the last 2 days off, so I'll be online this weekend. But I wake up early, so I have to, like, you know, if I do hop on late, it'll probably be like 12, 1 a.m., something like that. I don't know. What up, what up, what up? 35. You cannot be 35 acting like you don't know nothing. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. Get up, Craig. Get up, Craig. Yeah. Love your gorgeous pictures and videos. Thank you so much. I love that you all love it too, because it allows me to continue to be and do what I do. You know, as a naturalist, it's not as easy, but it actually is not as bad. You know, I would rather be here than in a fake version of myself. I have been her though. Like I've done the lead. Just go watch my content. Like I'm not against it. There's a certain point where if I don't start developing my future self now, when? And this woman is who I want to continue to grow more into. Learning, figuring it out, hairstyles, comfort. You can't tell me nothing now. I've already been doing it. So the confidence that I move in, and the boldness, and just the natural side of being authentic, people are not saying shook by it, but it's like, oh wow, you don't mind doing that? It's like, no, I don't. I really don't. I really don't. And then when this, ooh, I'm so excited for the day. Okay, between me and y'all, when this is like here, Craig. No, you know what though? I am setting up. I'm glad you brought this up. I am setting up one-on-one calls. Okay, I am setting up calls. So just give me some space to like continue to build it. But there will be a point where I will schedule out calls, and you sign up for the time frame you can. It will be free for the first call, so that I can get to know you all, and then we can figure out what works versus what doesn't work moving forward. You know. I should have brought my pick. I love how it gets big like that. Okay. The funniest part about this too is thank you, Craig. You're not the only person that told me that, so I do appreciate it. But yeah, it will be coming soon. Like, again, when I say you're part of a journey and this is the process, you're watching me build it up. Once you get to that point where I have my events and my audience and all of my meet and greets and stuff, those who started with me sooner will have more access, because you started with me sooner. You invested in my journey sooner. You get what I'm saying? So like, people wait until that big moment where everyone loves you and everyone is like, hey, oh my God, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have a list, because it's tech now, so it's documented better, of those who genuinely started with me. Who was in the chat when I had this and that and da 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 da. But this is just the beginning of that process. You have to start somewhere, you know. My hair was not always like this. It was. I always had a good little base. Next time I'm gonna have my pick with me. It won't stay out long unless I blow dry it, or unless I don't know. This is longer though, because I always cut this part. And I used to run away from my fro so much. Like, not because I was trying to straighten it all the time. I would just wear a wig if I wanted to wear my hair straight. But just like trying to even trying to put all the gel, all the this to like have my hair drop. Because that's what gel does. Gel defines your curls, but it drops your fro. So I was like, well, if gel is not natural to my hair, do I want to put it on my, like, do I want to do it? My hair, when it's wet, it is naturally, like, it gets curly. And I will put some gel on. I'm not against anything, but I also don't want my hair to do what it doesn't want to do. And this is what it wants to do. It wants to it's literally it's the sun on hair. So instead of trying to like get it to drop, and be all thin, I like the visual. Don't get me wrong, you know. But part of like healing and accepting of self is accepting what God created your physical self to be and look like. We've moved far past that. There are very few people who can genuinely move. This is me without makeup, without filter. This is me. This is what I look like in person. But in person is better because you get to feel the energy, you get to feel the vibe. But this is me without, you know, makeup, weave, anything. This is my natural. I can see where I need to work on and when I need to tighten up, you know. But I'm also getting older and I'm still learning and, you know. I don't have Telegram. I should get Telegram. Telegram or Discord? Which one should we do? What does that look like? I would like to go swimming. I'm trying to bake, I want to go swimming. Alright, let's go by the water. Let's switch it up real quick. Hold on, y'all. Wait, Devin, what's funny? What happened? What did I miss? I'll be by the water. Okay. Thank you. Ooh, look at that sun. I love to see it. Oof. Now that looks fabulous. Oof. Slow-mo. No sudden moves. Oof. Wow. It's hot. What is it about having a tripod that bothers people? Like, what is it about having a tripod in my hand that makes people feel so uncomfortable? I'm not walking around with, like, my phone on it and holding it. want to duck off. I like ducking off in the corner so people have to come stare at me. Not because I want them to, but because just where I was at just now. It's like they'll come and like stand there and like watch. You all are free to speak. It's okay. One guy asked me for my photo to start my day. I was like, oh, how sweet. Just a reminder that that's the energy that I carry. All right, I might shoot some content, so y'all might have to. I might have to let y'all go because I would like to shoot my content, like I said, for Patreon, and we might do some. We will do some swimming. This is the beginning of our day. It is feel good honey. Feel good honey. Oof. Oh, look at the tripod. I gotta go get my other tripod. Let me go make some moves really quick. Let's go get the day started. Well, the day's already started, but let me go ahead and start doing some outside excursions. Because once I get comfortable and start swimming and doing stuff, I'm not gonna really want to go nowhere. If I'm being honest with myself. And it is hot, and if it's hot now, if I wait any longer to go out and do stuff, baby, let me tell you, it's gonna be hot as heck. I'm gonna be like, Lord, forgive me for my sins. I'm gonna start praying and just, I want to be inside later on today, so I'm not stuck trying to dodge the sun. Because once it gets hot here, oh baby, it gets hot. Like, it's hot now, but I've also been charged up since this AM. I knew I burnt myself yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry, boobs. Let me think. Let me think about what I want to make next. I'm trying to think what I want to do, but while we think, let me think. Stand up. Oh my gosh. Love the natural. What up, kitty? It's a great day too. Devin, for what? I forgot what you was laughing at. I don't know what you. I forgot what you saw. What? I forget. I forgot. I can't see anything. Can y'all see? Oh, okay, a little bit. All right, my lovelies. That was your preview. That was your glimpse. No, I do. Okay, well, I have to process this. I could come back here for. Do I want to though? I'm not sure. That's it. That's my issue right now. I have to figure out. I want to shoot more content. I could shoot like this. This is not bad. I can do this. have to be careful. YouTube will be like, ah, ah. Oh my goodness. What time is it? Is it 10? It should be at least 10 right now. Yeah, so it's 10:30. When you was talking about you had to defend yourself. Ah, I forgot. I know. The only thing I can think about, I don't know. Talking about the gel thing I was talking or like making it out alive. Child, don't worry about it. If you want to explain, you can. I just forget. You know, I be chatting. Love the natural. Thank you, Kenny. You look amazing. Your bikini perfect peach. Thank you. I love you guys. Like my brown and my brown and my black. I might come back later though. I'm trying to debate what I want to do right now. I mean, this is it, but I'm debating on like, do I get comfortable? I'm not hungry yet. Or do you have to do that? How much money do I have? I need to go get some money. I need to go to the bank. So this is where I come and do my laps. But I'm not, I want to do it now, but I would prefer to probably braid my hair back up. And then I need to go do things. But the town doesn't open up until a little later. So I don't want to like rush out now. Oh, I have my towel. That's okay. I don't have my towel. Didn't I bring it? Yeah. Yeah. Period. 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 Oh gosh, let me bring my try. Look, this is what I've been carrying around. I have to go get my other one. Hopefully they still have it and they didn't take it because it's been a couple days. So that's like my backup one. But I want to go swimming in theory. You know what we could do? We could leave now. Go over there, bust that down real quick. So I need to go get my bike. We're gonna be making some major moves today. We're gonna make some major moves, like. But the day is still early, so I think I might wait. So when we go out, it's like you know, a nice Saturday. I might go out and have lunch and do some other things and boom shakalaka. So then I feel like I might want to go swimming now, and then I can also have breakfast here. But I just feel like every time I say these things to myself, I'm like, girl, don't lie to yourself, because you know once you get comfortable, I ain't gonna want to leave. Leah, love your he's so cheated, looks so fluffy, pillows, stretching buns. Greg, please keep it relaxed, buddy. Don't flag my don't say or do too much that you know that could possibly flag the page. Okay, can we just chill? I appreciate it though. I'm not saying don't show love, and I do appreciate it, because there are people who don't say anything and they just watch. That's fine too, because not everyone has the capacity to share through words. You clearly are a person who is like me. I love sharing love, and but just keep it without flagging through the words you speak, because there's ways that you can say it without saying it. That makes sense. Still speak and say what you want, but just don't be over here over flagging my page because they're already watching me like this. I was like, ah, damn. There are other people too. But honestly though, growing up at like high school, because I've always been naturally thick for my age for a very long time, like if I were to wear the same skirt or shorts, I remember shorts specifically, like another young lady would wear, I would get sent to the principal's office or get like a detention or whatever they would give, a paper. I'm like, this girl's wearing the same shorts, but because she doesn't look like me, because she doesn't have that fluffy thing sitting on the back of her body, and then it's natural. Because most girlies who get their bodies done, they don't wear bikinis and stand in the camera for long periods of time. They usually just show you from the front view. They're usually wearing like boy shorts or something tight so you can see it, but you don't see the skin. Like you don't see the actual dunkage of it all. But because mine is what I've been having all of my life, I'm comfortable with what you see and I can do what I do because it looks good. So I think that's why, because I come on here and actually show you what it looks like in a bikini, it flags my page more than a person who has a fake body because they don't actually show you their butt. They show it to you, but they usually have like some kind of coverage because of like the flags, but also because it's usually like it don't look too good. I don't mind. I be out here living my best natural life, honey. But they don't like it, and I be like, that is not fair. I'm sorry, just in love. I know you are. That's why I'm not mad at you, Craig. I just have to keep teaching you the same thing. The same thing I'm learning. Like I know I can't come on here on YouTube and do a full stretch session in my bikini because it's too much for their platform. From me. Now, will they let someone who has a smaller frame, not too much dunk in the trunk, so it's not flagging too much, it's not causing too many things visually, you know? So, but for me, oh yeah, baby, they came quick. They wasted no time. Which is weird though because I've been seeing like parents say that YouTube Kids is very creepy, so they're clearly not vetting it well, but they're vetting it for like my content. So, is there a tax? I think y'all can still see me. Let's see. Can y'all? If you can still see me, let me know in the chat. It had to reset. The conversation got too deep. I'm making this up, okay? I am not making this up. Hi Bronx, what up, boo? Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're chilling, taking it in. But yeah, so I was just letting you all know that the reason I don't come on here doing my stretching content as before is because there are flags on my play. So just, express yourself as you can, as respectful as you can, and let that be what it is because someone's always watching, waiting for the moment for me to just make one wrong move and they'll ban my page. Like that's how bad it is, unfortunately. But then fortunately, because, at the end of the day, God has positioned me very well where I don't need anything. I come on here because you all are here. I don't make money from this. Not anymore. But the money that I made before, it wasn't like Aaliyah's Face and Jackiana or like Akira, which are those are my top influencers that I truly love and enjoy. Jackie I haven't met yet, but I've met the other two. And they're what you can expect them to be, and I love them as influencers. They keep me creatively like, oh that's cute, oh that's cute, oh that's cute. Like that's their job. Dress up, show me the visuals, and then I find the visuals in real life and I live it. So I love influencers. I don't like to say I'm not an influencer. I'm a producer. I'm a creator. I live the life and then I teach and preach and speak and do what I do from that point. But I do love them as influencers and them girlies make big money. I be looking like, whew, I wish I could. I can. I did. I did one good year. I made a good 6 figures. I was very happy. I was like, all right, this is cool. What's next, God? This is great, but I can't. Where it was headed for me, I didn't like it. I was like, it didn't fulfill the fullness inside of me. So I just decided to choose the ones that I like, and I'll keep following them because they are the influencers. They show you what's new. They give you insight. They show you. Kira posted, I think it's Kyra. Keep saying Kyra. Kyra Monique. I love her. Kyra, she's so funny in person. Like she's who she is. She is who she thinks she is. Okay, I hope she knows it. But she showed her aesthetic recently, which was this. And that same day, she posted a glimpse in her stories. Oh, it was so cute. She posted a glimpse in her stories, and I responded to her, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm excited to see like what's next. Like, yeah, show me, influence me, show me." Man, that same night, or that same day, or the next day, she posted her trip or something she did. That night, I had a new place that looked just like what she had posted. I was like, "Girl, thank you, thank you, thank you for showing me what's next." Cause I ain't got time to be trying to figure all that mess out and buy clothes. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too consuming. Who do I like enough so when they post it, I can manifest it for real. So I love influencers for what they do, and I have my top two. And then third, Jackie is more, for me, Jackie's more my, I don't wear makeup, so I never knew her then. I saw her because she would speak and I like her topics, but she's my luxury home, like the style, the visuals, the vibes. Love that. Aaliyah, I'm still waiting to see what she has planned next for her content because I'm not sure and I haven't really seen her recent content, but I'm hoping. Oh, wait, I think someone says she moved. I'm not sure, but it seems like she's still figuring out her next like phase of self for her like life or influencer or whatever. She's in that age, so it's to be expected. But I'm still waiting to see what she decides to come out and up with that catches my attention enough to follow her up closely. I don't follow a lot of people up closely except God. But if you are doing something in alignment to what I'm doing, then I see it. So like Kyra is where my influencer visual is. And I know I'm dragging this out, but I have to break it down to make sense. She's who I look at when I think of what's next or what's happening. I'm not trying to figure all that out. I'm grown. They're younger than me. These girls are like my little sister's age. I know you wouldn't know, but yeah, they're where I was when I was living in New York. So now I'm in like the next phase of that, which is more big business, big billions, big connections. I'm more behind the scenes, but I come on the scenes because I can. I can. I still can. Thank God. Oh, but I applaud them because I'd be like, ooh, carrying my tripod all day. This thing, what? It takes a lot of courage to go outside with your tripod, taking your own photos and your own videos. It takes a lot of courage. But I applaud them. So anyway, so she ended up posting her visual, and it's what I kind of figured it would be. So gorgeous, so cute. And I was like, "Ooh, God, yes, I want that." And then I ended up meeting I show if you I did it on TikTok. I'll download the video and maybe I'll show y'all. But it's this vibe, very sexy, very concrete, very marble, very, you know, jung- jungle, but more dry. So I would say more deserty. Very, very sexy, very posh, very simple. Um, but I do love my jungle reality, so I love this. In my mind, it doesn't get better than fresh water and trees and nature, but the desert is just as natural as this. It's just a different version. So, uh, so yeah, we have a desert. We have a desert place. I'm very excited about it, and I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, you know what? You know what? You have nice body. Thank you, babe. I appreciate it. In my mind, I like to. It's a lot of upkeep. It is a lot of upkeep. But I'm grateful that this is the body that God blessed me to keep up. You know what I mean? Let me see. I need to go get my tripod. Hi. Hello everyone. Happy Saturday. We'll stay for a little bit longer. I'm not in a, what time is it? It's still before 11. I'm trying to think about if I want to eat breakfast here or not. That's really what's on my mind. Food is, I prefer my own. Wait. Breakfast though? Do we want breakfast here? Do we want their breakfast from here? I prefer their lunch and dinner menu, but their breakfast is not bad. I've had their breakfast. It's pretty good. But breakfast to me is so simple. Like oatmeal, you can switch that up. Obviously cereal if you're craving it. And then it's like eggs. It's like basic, or fruit. So or yogurt. There's multiple ways you can make it work for you, but breakfast is typically like a small portion of food. But if I'm being real with you, I'll have like lunch for breakfast if I'm hungry. And then if I want something lighter, I have breakfast at dinner. It just depends on like right now I'm full because I ate a lot yesterday. Uh Anyways, so we're chilling. How's everyone's day going? I'm probably gonna hop off in a little bit. Once that sun hits 12 o'clock, it's gonna be really, really hot. So I wanna try to start making some kind of moves now. I don't know if I want to be, you know what? Let's see. Do we have enough charge on my phone? Oh, okay, we need to go. All right, let me go ahead and head out because I want to reset my phone, reset myself, prep my plans for the next portion of the for the next portion. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah. Anything else? I need to oil my body up too. We're gonna get a nice shade of sun today. A nice shade of darkness, of heat, melanin. Oh my god, can y'all see this? Alright, I'm gonna show y'all something, but I wanna see if y'all can see. Look how the line of them walking. Not they just stop right there. Oh, okay. Oh, not them bungled up. They're walking in like that evolution path. That line. That's a nice zoom. Yeah, who's down there? What y'all got going on? That is two boats. Wow. Okay, you two. Pretty impressive. I'm not mad about it. Lee, you look so skinny. How much do you weigh? I love that you said that. Thank you so much. I am trimming back down, so I love that you are, complimenting my hard work. Um, I don't know how much I weigh because I didn't buy a product to tell me how much I weigh, I feel like it's not that deep. But if I could go off of like previous numbers of knowledge versus how I feel, I would probably say I'm sitting comfortably at 150, 155, like depending on if I eat a burger or fruit that day. You know what I mean? So right now I feel a comfortable 150. I was at 150. And I'm like 5'8", 5'8", 5'9". So right now we're lifting the glutes up, so I'm doing more sculpting than not. I don't know if you can see my tattoo right there. I do want to get my toes done though. I need to do them myself, but don't look at them. These are my claws of sorts. I have like a random bone here that I thought this was like generational. Don't ask me why. Oh no, ask me why. I thought this was like something that was just a part of my bloodline, like my bone, like my. And then my mom, because my mom has one, and then she got hers removed, and I was like, wait, it's removable? And she was like, oh, that's a corn. I was like, what? Why did you buy my shoes so darn small, Negro or ninja? Jeez Louise, suffering from things I had no control of. Pissed. So now I'm over here walking barefoot trying to rebalance my feet because it just, everything. How old are you? I'm gonna guess you are younger than me. Yes, I am, Greg. Craig, I can't believe you're 30. I can't believe you are your age. You act like you about 40. Please tighten up your internet game. You be out here playing. Oh, I am getting really hot. I'm very, very sweaty right now. Goodness gracious. All I'm doing is just like sitting here, but the sun. All right, let me go. All right, let me go, because if it's hot like this now, I'm telling you, I gotta make it in town. I got things to do. Watch, I'm gonna go home and go right to sleep. I'm not. I'm gonna push through today because I wanna see some stuff. I wanna see something energetically as we keep increasing. All right. I love you guys. I will talk to y'all later. How old are you, please? I am curious. I know, I know, I know. I'm curious too. I'm very curious too. Look at you, so cute. All right. I love you guys. Have a fabulous day. I will talk to you later on. Maybe at some point. I gotta create the content as I continue moving. So between creating the content and editing the content and showing up live, it can be a lot. It can be a lot. But we're balancing every day better. And on weekends, I try to spend more time on YouTube to show face or create a very long live stream so that you could enjoy now in real time. And then for those that come on later, so at least it's like a weekly vlog, so to speak, you know? So this is the how I create my content, because I'd be like, influencer. They're like, are you an influencer? I'm like, am I? I'm trying to be. I've been trying to be an influencer for a long time. So there has to be another term. Because the only thing I'm influencing right now is just a very healthy, natural reality. That's my influencing. How to be free, naturally, supernaturally, spiritually. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really have that. I wear the same thing all the time. I walk around barefoot. There's not many products that I can push outside of, like, I'm pushing real life with digital content. Like, my product, the product that I'm pushing is naturality in a very tech centered transitional world. The product that I push is being natural, spending time outside, still beautifully though, because I did the jungle. I'm like, thank God for evolution. What? The jungle was tough. I was like, Jesus, we have been far removed. Why? I'm strong. I'm strong, so I did good. I lasted very long out in the jungle. But look, I'm sitting under a cabana and the sun is piercing me. I feel it. You know, it's gonna get hotter. This is just the beginning of this is the beginning of our season. So yeah, I'm a natural influencer, I guess, of life. Healing the souls one by one. Will you tell me your age next time I want to get to know you? No, I will not. I will not. I will not. What will it change for you if I told you? But you did tell me your age, so I don't mind exchanging. Oh, all right, my loves. I will talk to y'all later. Yes, you're right about that. I think you're talking about the natural. Why is there a delay? I have no idea. I think you're talking about the natural, though. I am getting darker by the second. I would love for my hair to get some too. what Telegram is. I think Telegram is similar to Discord. Yeah, I told you my age. No, I know. But it's like you want personal questions answered publicly. Do you understand that reality? So like you'll be asking me, you'll probably ask me my address soon, you know. I know it's not a private question, but it's also something that if you go back down my timeline of life, you will find my age. It's not hard. But do I tell people willingly my age? No, of course not. I don't tell people willingly my budget. I don't tell them my finances willingly. But I will exchange it because you exchanged it. But I'm still not going to do it publicly because everyone's not giving out their age. I just be giving y'all a hard time for no reason, to be honest with you. But it's my right. Let me go. I love y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Yeah, if you do want to connect with me personally, I would highly recommend Instagram messages and just press send and hope for the best. I do go through them, just gotta give me space and time because I'm not sitting around all day just going through my messages. But on Saturdays, I try my best between Saturdays and Sundays, more so Saturdays, to be responsive to my messages. It just be a lot, so it takes time. And then it's like, I got to go back and forth, like a conversation, I mean, which I don't mind. It's just, it'd be a lot. And I'm only one woman, so you got to give me space. So if you do want to connect with me personally, just a chit chat, I want some videos. Where can I get it? OnlyFans? No, OnlyFans. I've never been on OnlyFans, and what I know of it, it doesn't align with what I'm creating fully. But Patreon, it doesn't have that connotation on it, so that's where I do my content. Will you give us your beautiful body? Never be shy. Will you give us your Craig? Will you give us your beautiful? Does it seem like I'm shy? Oh, you want it for free. See, there you go again. You're one of them. I can already tell. You want everything for free? What are you exchanging? Before we go, let's see how much Craig is willing to. You too, Virus. Everything you all are asking for, what is the price point? Since you all are bold enough to ask, I'm curious to know how much you will put on it. Let's let the classroom know. Don't be shy. Go ahead. What are you willing to pay for what you're asking me for? Virus, you can go. How much will you pay for the video you're asking for? Craig, the question you asked about the body, how much are you willing to pay? What can you actually afford? And then that will be the end of our conversation. I'm curious. How bold are you to say how much you can afford to pay for the video you're asking? And when you put it out here, then I will confirm if you do it. But let's play. Let's see how comfortable they are saying a good number that they think for what they're asking, since they're so comfortable asking. I don't mind. And I got time, baby. Time, baby. Yeah, Virus, I saw your question. For how long for the video, and then how much? I can see the message you asked, so just put the price point now for what you just asked. 1,000 in the ballpark. Okay, how long would the video have to be? Hi, innocent. Hi. We're closing up the conversation, but I'm curious. 1 minute, 1,000 in the ballpark. Interesting. Craig, you just saying anything. Y'all think Craig gonna send me $1,000 in the ballpark? Y'all think Craig? It's giving Craigslist. Possibly. Yes, it could be. It could not be. You just never know. And 1,000 to go to the beach. I want to see it. Okay, I'm gonna take a $500 deposit from you first. I'm serious. If you would like to make a special request kind of video, I would take 500 first. Cash app. So I know it's real. I'm sorry. YouTube, I'm only saying this for comedic purposes only. Disclaimer. Oh my god. Bro, I'm in the sauna right now. This is a sauna session. Jesus. Y'all see that? Okay, so we're around 1,000 in the ballpark, and then 1,000,000 because I'm on fire. 1,000,000. Wow. Interesting. 1,000,000. Okay. You can do it. I believe you. Conjure it up. For a million? We might as well get a boat. For 1,000,000, just go ahead and buy me a boat, or fix the one I have up, and then, let's go sailing for a couple days. That's what we can do for 1,000,000. For 1,000, you can go on Patreon for 1,000. If you really got it like that. Even if you don't have it like that, I told someone and they did it, and it was very nice of them because they really did. They saved up and they paid and they enjoyed their time. People always want more, and I get that, but their value on the more is usually less than the value of the more for me, because it's me that has to create it, right? It's me that has to visually do it in exchange, and that's okay. But people don't really want to pay the amount I want, so then I get mad. And like one guy came on, he's like, "Oh, I don't understand any of this," and and it all came from the fact that he just couldn't afford it. Because when you could afford things, not saying you don't complain, because this place is gorgeous, but for the amount they want for it per 30 days, it doesn't equate for real. Especially if I could just get land. Now, if I had billions of something, maybe. But then I don't think I would even be here. I would probably be somewhere else. But I'm also a builder, so naturally for me, it just would make sense to take the money and put it towards the building. Like, why put 50,000 into someone else's vision instead of my own? That's how I see things. All right, this is the end of it. I love you guys so much. See me the melon. I will. But all the goodies have to be up, bottom, disappear. I would keep my hand. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah, no, that's completely fine. That's completely fine. Um, Again, like, I don't mind what you're saying because you're just, you're just saying it. Until I see action behind it, I can't believe you. Like, the same way faith without works is dead. Like, I could see you, I could feel you. I get you. I'm with you. I hear you. Listen, I hear you. Lord, send me 1,000,000 right now in the mighty name of Jesus. Hallelujah. I declare and decree in Jesus' name. And I'm gonna wait for it to come. I've done this many of times. So the 1,000,000 don't come overnight. Like, I have yet to get to that point. I have faith that it will happen. I have faith that it could happen. I don't want to say could. I have faith that it will happen. But have I prayed for a physical $1,000,000 and it has come? No. Because that's an action that has yet, like, it's a process. Do I believe it can happen? Sure. Let's call it the chase glitch, or, the people that I woke up one day and I had $1,000,000 deposited. But then you see what happens once people end up You think I'm gonna come online and tell you? No, you will just see it because it's an action step. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hear you guys. This is great. I think I will drop it now. Okay, I think you should. I think you should. My Cash App is the dollar sign. Okay, dollar sign. Let me see if I can add it here. Let's see where we can. Let's see where we can start. Cash App. Uh, okay, and then IG for those who don't know. Put your money where your mouth is. 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 This is how I feel because the sun is so hot right now. Oh my gosh. We might have to go out later today. This is intense. What? It's only 11 o'clock. It feels like it's 12. You know when the sun is hitting directly above and it's like, that's the hottest point? No, I am dripping. This is heat. This is, wow. Oh my gosh. What was my plans today? I might have to wait till the dark come. This is ridiculous. This is a lot. This is a lot to take in. This is a lot to take in. Bye, y'all. This feels great. Oh! I did put my IG in there, so you go free to follow me there. I don't post on there as much just yet, but you can connect with me there easier. They have a nice seamless messaging system in comparison to other platforms. Definitely gives more corporate social media versus like TikTok is more young, youthful, millennials still, and some older people too, but like it gives more consumption versus connection. And then YouTube is more connection and consumption, but not privatized. So you can't message the creator, which is cool too. But you have to go off of YouTube. You know what I mean? Or just keep it in the comment section. But then obviously, not all comments are created equal. So, yeah. I have a moderator on here. Cash App, IG. Oh, about to go, inside. This is crazy. Oh, thank you. Who is? Shout out to my moderator. Shout out to my moderator. I forgot who I made moderator over here. It's so beautiful. Um, I never thought I would get to a point where I have moderators. I always wonder how people got moderators. I'm like, who gonna actually like moderate my stuff while I'm live? And like, sometimes I'll have like, not on YouTube per se. YouTube, I think the most I've had while I've been live streaming is like 50 to 100 people. And TikTok, it can range from 10, if it's private, like 10 people, because you got to pay, 10 to 70. And then when it's public, if I'm doing body stuff, it'll usually be like 30 people to about 500. I think the most I've had at once is 1,000, like over 1,000. And when you have like 1,000, it's really it's hard to manage comments. But when it's like 50 to 200 more comments are coming in, but it's slow versus like if you have over 1,000 people watching you and like 500 of those 1,000 people are commenting, the comments are moving fast, so you can't really see too much. But if it's like 50 to 200 people, so I did need a moderator because, I am a sexy, beautiful, gorgeous, glorious goddess. And people can't help but to say, oh my God, you're so freaking sexy. Like I get it. Shout at me, baby. Let me know how you feel. But we are in someone else's house, so you got to keep it cute. Hi, the one. Welcome, welcome. All right, I said I was going to go a long time ago, but I was letting you guys see my Cash app. And then my Instagram. So I feel like we've sat here long enough. And I will talk to y'all later. So, V Russ, you have my Cash app. Let me know it's you, and let me know it's real. And Craig, you too. Let's see. I timed you out. You might make it right in time before we go, but I timed you out because you was getting real excited. And the Cash app is below, Craig. And we'll see what happens, because next time I go live and I see you in my comments acting a fool, I will have to block you, okay? Just to let you know. But I love you and I do appreciate you. But, there's something that doesn't translate when I tell you something and you still keep doing it. So in order to protect my page, I can't let you continue to say everything you're saying. And that goes for everyone watching, obviously. Again, I don't mind the conversations, but there are ways to go about it versus like publicly doing and saying. But sometimes people don't feel like I'm going to respond to their messages, so they just like, this is my moment. I got to tell you now, your titties are amazing. I'm like, yo, thank you. I mean, I do appreciate it, but like, please be respectful while we are in YouTube's home. Thank you very much. What's up, Risky? Oh, Craig, you are you now understanding? That's what it shouldn't take to the point where I have to, but some of y'all like, y'all like that, so. whipping the masculine men back in shape. I was just looking for my shoes. Clearly didn't wear any. All right, my loves. Officially, I'm heading out for now. How long? I think I would be able to sit on here, but let's go pay the bill. Let's get the bill per. I love Cleo when she does her teaching content. Not saying she shouldn't rap. She should totally keep doing both. Like if you know the Cleo and Ice Spice situation that happened in Spiral for, a good amount of time. But I met her doing her stuff and I'm like, she makes the best sounds. Cleopatra. Or Cleotrapa, sorry.